Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to make this creamy chicken fajita pasta. Now this is not going to be just some noodles tossed into traditional fajitas. It's going to be more inspired by the flavors and the ingredients that go into fajitas. This is so easy to make and it's so delicious. So if you're interested in this recipe, the full list of ingredients is listed down below, and let's get started. The first thing we're going to do, of course, is fill up a large pot with water and have it come to a boil. While that's happening, we're going to kind of create a marinade for our chicken. So in a large bowl, I have all of my chicken cutlets. It was just 3 chicken breasts that I cut in half to make thinner cutlets. I'm going to season with my fajita seasoning mixture, which is chili powder, paprika, cumin, garlic, and salt. So once I have seasoned this, I'm going to then add a good drizzle of oil, and then I'm going to give this a good toss with my tongs so that each piece of chicken is coated in this lovely mixture. And then we're going to add the juice of half a lime. You can do this at the same time as you add the rest of the ingredients, but I forgot, which is why I'm doing it after. But then I'm going to give this another good toss so that everything is fully coated in this marinade, and then we're just going to set this on the side until we are ready to cook the chicken. Then we're going to prep all of our veggies. So we're going to dice half of an orange bell pepper, half of a red bell pepper, and half of a yellow bell pepper. You can use green bell peppers if you like to, but I don't like green bell peppers. I don't know why. They just don't taste good to me. So then we're also going to cube up 1/4 of an onion, and I'm cutting this into about the same size pieces as the bell peppers. There's no need to like finely dice this unless you want to. And by this time our water should be boiling, so we're going to heavily salt the water so that it has some flavor, and then we're going to add our pasta. I'm using rigatoni, but you can use whichever noodle you prefer, or spaghetti if you want to. It'll all turn out delicious. Then we're going to move on to our chicken. We're going to heat up some oil over medium heat, and we're going to just put in all of our chicken breasts into the pan, and we're going to cook these for about 5 to 6 minutes on each side. Now, the time that you cook your chicken, of course, depends on how thick your chicken breasts are. So mine's are about 1/2 inch thick, I feel, maybe a little bit more, but I find that 6 minutes is the perfect time every time I cook chicken breasts. But make sure you just cut one open if you're unsure about it so that you can see if it is done. Don't worry about all these bits at the bottom of our pan that look burnt. They are not burnt. This is a lot of flavor that we're going to incorporate into our sauce. So when your chicken is done cooking, just take it out and let it sit on the side while we make our sauce. At this point, you can turn your heat down to low, and then we're going to add all of our veggies to the pan. So we're adding our bell peppers and our onions, and we're going to give this a good toss. I recommend that you use a silicone tool, silicone tongs or spatula or spoon to mix this in, because then you can get all of those bits off the pan without scratching your pan. So to help us lift all of this flavor off the pan, we're adding some butter. We're gonna saute our veggies in this butter for a couple minutes. We're gonna let our butter get all melted, and we're gonna let our veggies soften up a little bit. and we're gonna stir every once in a while so that our veggies are not sticking to the bottom of the pan. And then we are going to season. We're gonna season with all of the same seasonings that we seasoned our chicken with. So that's chili powder, garlic powder, paprika, and we're gonna give this a good stir. And then in a minute here, you'll see that I also added cumin to this. I did not add salt though, because I'm adding Parmesan cheese, and that's going to add some salt to our sauce. So I just want to taste it after that to make sure I actually need salt. Then we're going to add some tomato paste, and this is going to help give our sauce a nice vibrant color, and then also adding some acidity to our sauce. We're gonna give that a good stir, fully incorporating the tomato paste and all of the veggies, and then it's time to add our cream. So we're gonna add all the cream, and we're going to give this another good stir, and I'm gonna stir it a lot until I see that my sauce is getting some color to it. And then we're just going to let this come to a simmer. Once it has bubbled a little bit and it's gotten thicker, we're going to add our Parmesan cheese. And I recommend that you shred this yourself and do not use the pre-shredded kind, because it just won't melt the same and it'll taste different. So this is going to just seamlessly melt into our sauce, and then I'm going to turn off the heat, and we're all done with our sauce. I'm going to taste it to make sure I don't need salt, and I didn't need to add any more, but you can if you do. And then I'm just adding all of my noodles now, and I'm giving them a good toss to make sure that every noodle is coated in this delicious, lovely sauce. And then we're basically all done. I'm just going to place all of my chicken breasts on top, because I don't like to cut into them until I'm going to serve them. But that is it. That is all that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this recipe. I hope that you give it a try, and I hope that you love it as much as I do. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. Also, follow me on Instagram for more food content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.